Welcome and thank you for joining us on We Are Nacogdoches. It's the show where we explore the businesses and organizations and get to visit with the people that make our town special. I'm Kelly Augustine. I work at the Nacogdoches County Chamber of Commerce. And today on We Are Nacogdoches, I have special guests. I have Armando Tejada Sanchez and Patricia Rivera. Do you mind if I call you Patty?
I don't.
And they are owners of two great businesses in Nacogdoches. I loved getting to know you a few years back. I've loved seeing you expand and grow, and I know we're going to talk a little bit about that. So why don't we start off just hearing kind of a little bit more about each business. Armando, let's start with the A&P Inflatables.
Yeah, so we have A&P Inflatables. So what we do, every kid, it waits for their birthday party, like every year. So they count the days, like, oh, it's almost my birthday. So what we do, so we're like Santa Claus every weekend, let's say. So we show up and we make kids' birthday special, and we make it memorable, and we also help their parents not to be stressed about their party, since we do most of the work. So,
what kind of inflatables do you offer? Some people may not understand what an inflatable is.
Right, correct. So an inflatable, a lot of people, they know an inflatable by bounce house, bouncer, jump house, but it's basically a bounce house. It's a 13 by 13 bounce house castle, and that's what it is. We have combos. If people doesn't know what a combo is, basically it's a bounce house with a slide added on, and then it range from water slides, foosballs, whack-a-moles, and mainly there's a lot of inflatables that you can integrate to your events.
That's neat. I'm going to warn you, I'm a whack-a-mole expert, so I'm a champion. Well, I'm glad that you play Santa Claus for all these kids every weekend showing up at those birthday parties. But I know you do some big stuff too, some huge events, like several tens of thousands of people that come to the Texas Blueberry Festival. You guys entertain them as well, right?
Yeah, so we do events such as the Blueberry Festival, which that's a great festival that we have here in Nac, and we just got the opportunity to join it, and we love to provide those services. Bring a water slide. We have a foam pit, a foam machine. So we just like to bring a good environment so people can have fun and just not show up and not doing anything, but they have things to do, from parents to the little ones to teenagers. So,
well, there are people that come down to our festival that want to take their kids to that bounce house park. I mean, it's a really cool thing to have and do a lot of fun stuff. It's just great to see the kids having such a fun time. So thank you for being a part of the festival.
Thank you.
Yeah, I assume y'all would be open to doing other large events too.
Yes, we do. We do school events like the water at the end of the graduate project grads, water days, field days, any type of events, city events. So we love doing it. We have fun doing it. Besides, it's our job, but we also have fun doing it. So we like to plan for it and we like to see people having fun and interacting. So we love doing those events.
It just brings a smile.
Yes.
I can imagine your job. I mean, your job is work, but you're bringing the smiles to the others.
Correct, but we love it.
And it's been great seeing you grow. So I know you guys expanded into another business opportunity because I was on the town square in Nacogdoches, and you were just coming out of City Hall one day, and I said, hey, what's going on? And you had some news for me, Patty. So what was the news?
So we now have a tortilla shop. It's called a Roble Tortilleria, and it's very exciting. We make fresh corn and flour tortillas every day, and we also provide chips and salsa, just in case you want to get spiced up a little bit.
Well, I have to say that when you told me that, when you gave me the news, my face lit up because I'm actually a customer of El Roble, And there's just no comparison. And, I understand we can get our tortillas in a lot of different places, but there's a reason we would go to Roble Tortilleria. And tell me some of the comments you hear from your customers.
It's funny that you asked me because there's one customer that comes in and he's like, I need to know where I can go eat a taco with your tortilla, like which restaurant has it. And unfortunately, not a lot of people have it. It's just because it's more, it's less expensive for them to buy just packaged, stored. And then, but once they taste it with our tortilla, it gives it just so much more value to that taco or that, or any dish you want to eat it with. Even if it's just your backyard, having a grill out and having with those fresh made tortillas, it's amazing. Like the taste is just brings another level to it.
Are there any secret recipes to your tortillas?
Maybe.
I guess they're going to stay secret, huh?
Yes.
Well, like you said, I think you mentioned to me it's a richer flavor.
Yes.
There is a difference. I can taste it. I would challenge anyone in our town to stop by the shop and try it for themselves. So really it is open. If you're a business owner, you want it in your restaurant or in your business, if you have a food truck, or if you're just a person who's making fajitas for dinner, they can come in?
Yes, they can. We do have a food truck that always gets our chips for their nachos, and it's just the best nachos ever. If you haven't tasted it, taste it. And they love our tostadas because they don't get so soggy like the store ones. They get soggy, and so they don't really. And some people go and get it they make enchiladas with our tortillas, the flour ones or the corn. And it's just, I've learned so many from our customers what they use them for, and it's been fun and amazing to learn from them also as well, just to better our quality for them too.
Well, and little birdie mentioned that you might have actually expanded from the Nacogdoches store. Where else can we find your tortillas?
Yes, we now are also in Lufkin. We have some customers that do travel from Lufkin or Diboll as well, and so we decided to expand to Lufkin and try it out and hopefully grow it as a Roble in Nacogdoches.
That's wonderful. Well, I think both businesses add a lot to enjoyment in our town. There's a culture in Nacogdoches that it's just kind of laid back, enjoyable with friends, with family. Yeah. Do you feel like you're a part of that with your businesses?
We were actually talking about that, and I loved what he was saying a while ago from that.
Please go from there.
She's prompting you. What did you say?
Yeah, so I was talking to her about our community, and we've seen that even though there's people from different countries, different races, we all come together. We respect each other, different opinions, and when like the Christmas parade, the Day of the Dead, the Blueberry Festival, and other things that our community have, that Nacogdoches has, like for organizations like the Chamber of Commerce, NEDCO, and our local banks. It's our community, our police officers, and school districts. So there's a lot of value that our leaders brings to us, and also we also respond very well. And also as small business owners, we like to give back when we can. We like to give back, and we enjoy seeing our customers, our community grow and have fun, and we appreciate the help that the organizations that bring us help us grow.
That is well said. I can imagine your day with both businesses running is probably an extension of your life, right, through your business. So you're touching so many families and people in our town. You mentioned the resources. I know you have been able to access many small businesses, go to NEDCO, go to the Chamber. We have other organizations that are ready to step in and help small business owners. And did y'all have a good experience with that?
Yes, we did. We also, SBDC also was able to help us a lot, and we were able to communicate with that. And I love how they work together with the Nacogdoches Chambers of Commerce, and they even help us grow more and learn so much that we don't know. And it's awesome.
Why did y'all choose Nacogdoches? I'm going to start with Armando. Why are you here?
So the reason I didn't choose Nacogdoches. I was brought here when I was 12 years old. I went to school here. I met my wife here, and we got married here in Nacogdoches. We have 3 kids, 20 years old, 18, and Alondra is 14. And as many small business owners, either they were very good at what they were doing, or they hated their job, or they had an idea, so they decided to go into business. So that's kind of why we started our businesses. And I like Nacogdoches. I like the environment, nature, the trees, lakes, the weather. Even though sometimes can be low in the 30s, and the next day we can be in the 70s. So we get a little bit of everything. So I love that.
Well, I think you said a lot for you, Patty. I mean, we're glad you're here. We're glad your family is here. If folks want to get in touch with you for your products and services, Patty, where do they go for El Roble Tortilleria?
So Roble Tortilleria, it's at 1408 South Street. You can come visit us or call us at 936-615-0103. I was giving you my cell phone number.
And Armando, what about AMP Inflatables?
So for AMP Inflatables, people can go to the website, ampinflatables.com, or they can call us at 936-585-6041.
Very good. Well, thank you guys for being on the show with us today. I look forward to seeing what else is going to come up with you.
Thank you,
too. Never know. And I'm so glad you joined us today. We have met some great business owners in our town, and they are all part of what make us special because we are Nacogdoches.
This program is brought to you by the Department of Mass Communication at Stephen F. Austin State University, in association with the Nacogdoches County Chamber of Commerce, and with special thanks to the City of Nacogdoches.